All right, guys, welcome back to another video. If you're new here, you enjoyed what you see, make sure to hit that subscribe button. I make daily gaming news content. But we have a bunch of stuff to talk about right now with lots of other news that we will talk about tomorrow morning too. But there's been just games that have been announced that are coming to subscription services, specifically Xbox Game Pass, but there's also an announcement for PlayStation Plus. But we got the latest Xbox Game Pass announcement for games coming out in the second half of January. And I mean, we already knew about a bunch of these games. One of the biggest ones here that I think people are very excited to jump into is Power World, which is that adult take, you can say, on Pokemon as you're going out and actually hunting Pokemon, and not just to catch them, but to shoot them. So that one looks like it's a ton of fun. It is an online game that you're going to be able to play with a bunch of people, and it is dropping into Xbox Game Pass day one. But besides that, you have available today those who remain coming to cloud, console, and PC. This is a horror psychological thriller style of game. Then you have Turnip Boy Robs a Bank coming January 18th to cloud, console, and PC. This looks like a really fun, just kind of shoot 'em up dungeon crawler style of game. Reminds me of Nobody Saves the World, but go check that one out if you're into those style of games. F123 coming to console and PC via EA Play on January 18th. And again, Power World January 19th, day one, cloud, console, and PC. Really excited to just see what this game is all about. It just seems super crazy with the stuff that you're actually able to do with your pals. Like, you have to eat them and stuff if you need to survive. And I feel like it's going to be one of those games that a lot of people have just interesting, funny clips and stories to talk about as they go through and play this game. Just seems completely different. Go Mecha Ball coming January 25th to cloud, console, and PC. Another day one game. Really looks like a fun game, a twin stick shooter with rogue-like progression and just the gameplay of it, where you're rolling a ball and then you have like kind of a mech that pops up. Looks really, really cool. Now, this one here is coming cloud, console, and PC on January 30th. And this is Brotato. I think this one will be very popular because this game is essentially a vampire survivors style of game, just obviously with a different setting. It says it's a top-down roguelite arena shooter where you play as a potato wielding up to 6 weapons at a time to fight off hordes of aliens. And we saw just how huge Vampire Survivor was when that dropped into Xbox Game Pass and kind of created maybe a new genre of gaming where, yes, you're not really having too much gameplay in it in terms of actually taking out and shooting the enemies yourself. You're just moving your character around. And then once you get to a new level, you get to choose how you want to upgrade your character. So there definitely is some strategy involved in it. But we didn't really see too many of those styles of games previous to Vampire Survivors. And now we're seeing more of them with Potato coming here January 30th. And then a big one for Xbox, a big get for Xbox, something we would have never imagined years ago coming to Xbox alone, but then also coming into a subscription service that they've released day one, and that is Persona 3 Reload. Cloud, console, and PC coming February 2nd. So pretty excited for that. And then Anucard coming to cloud, console, and PC as well on February 6th. And it says here about this game, the kingdom of Anucard has fallen generations after the collapse. Its surviving descendants have chosen you to become the bell wielder of the magical Audra spell. Go forth, battle monsters, solve puzzles, and restore Anucard to its former skyward glory. That one looks pretty cool. I did look up a video of it. It is an older retro style of graphics of a game, and you're going through dungeons and doing puzzles and stuff. So check that out if you are into those style of games. I think this is an awesome announcement here for Xbox Game Pass. A bunch of games that I want to check out and a bunch of day one games on top of that. So pretty excited to play. I would say at least 4 of those that have been announced here for Xbox Game Pass. Now, that wasn't the only thing that was announced. There is another game that wasn't a part of that announcement there from Xbox officially, but Frostpunk 2 is coming to Xbox Game Pass. This was one of those things that Frostpunk showed off with the announcement of their game and the trailer of their game. And it says here from Tom Moore, Microsoft reveals Power World, Persona 3 Reload, F123 are coming to Xbox Game Pass, but there's a surprise one Microsoft hasn't discussed yet, and that is Frostpunk 2 is coming to PC Game Pass. So if you're somebody who has PC Game Pass, you can look forward to playing Frostpunk 2. And I don't think there is an official release date, but if we go here and look, it says that the game is currently slated for a release within the first half of the year on PC and is set 30 years after the original Frostpunk. Now, on top of that, they also did announce that it will be available on the Xbox Series X and S on Game Pass once it does come out for console, but they said they've had not had confirmation of a release window for the game on console, so not sure when that will be coming, but you should be expecting it on the console Game Pass when it does come out. So pretty big day for announcements for Xbox Game Pass and games that we're going to be able to play on top of everything else that we should be expecting this year. Now, besides all of those, we got a huge announcement for Stalker 2. People thought something was in the works, something was coming for Stalker 2 because of the updates we got yesterday with screenshots with a new HUD on it and then the pre-order imagery popping up. And it was absolutely a sign that they were going to put out an announcement for the release date, as unfortunately, if you're looking forward to this with the original planned release timeframe of Q1 2024, it's getting pushed out of that. But we now have an official date locked down here. September 5th, 2024 is going to be the release date for Stalker 2. They put out a new quick trailer with some stuff that we had already previously seen, but then they give us at the end of that September 5th, 2024 for Stalker 2, Heart of Chernobyl. Very excited. It's just another game added to, I think, a very stacked year that Xbox has in store. We know this game is a console exclusive. It is coming to Xbox Game Pass. So if you are on Xbox, you have tons of games ready for you to be played here in 2024. And then we jump over here to PlayStation Plus because they actually got an announcement of their own. Now, I don't think this one is at the same level as what Xbox put out today, but Square Enix's Foam Stars, as what they showed off at a PlayStation showcase that was last year, I believe, or whenever they showed this game off. Maybe it was even previous to last year. I don't even know if PlayStation had a showcase last year, but Square Enix's Foam Stars is coming to PlayStation Plus day and date on that subscription service. This is that 4v4 shooter. It's essentially a copy of Splatoon is what it looks like, but with foam instead of paint. And if you have PlayStation Plus, you're going to be able to play it, but it is also $30 if you don't have the game itself. And here is what they say. Square Enix has announced that its 4v4 shooter Foam Stars will launch on February 6th as a PlayStation Plus monthly game. It will be available for subscribers at no additional cost until March 5th, after which it will be sold on the PlayStation Store for $30. And I mean, this isn't that surprising because I feel like if they were to have dropped this game just to buy at full price or something, it probably would not do very good. It's not a game that has a huge amount of hype around it. So we'll see how many people jump into this on PlayStation Plus and how it does by adding it to a subscription service. I believe that, yes, putting it into a subscription service will make this game seen by more people, played by more people, and more people will end up just discovering it where they probably would have never even checked it out if they had to go ahead and pay it. And for $30, that's probably the right price point if you're somebody who does want to purchase it if you don't pick it up within the PlayStation Plus subscription. So just wanted to give you guys a quick update on a bunch of games that were announced this morning and them coming to subscription services. It's going to be a great year of gaming. I'm going to end the video there, guys. If you did enjoy this video, make sure to hit that thumbs up. If you are new here, hit that subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.